Hi, this is Professor Mike Strahan, librarian at Northern Michigan University Olson Library. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Gallaudet Library Guide and database to help you find basic information about deaf individuals. We're going to start off with the NMU Library Guide Deaf Studies program. Scroll on down below all the ebooks until you see the link for search for biographies by occupation. You can also use this to search for by names if you have a specific individual in mind. Click on the link, gives you information. The important note, as it's indicated here, is that this was last updated in April of 2007. There's no plans to update the information or the entries. So you need to keep that in mind. This is a starting point, not an end point. Next thing you want to do is click on Search Biographies. I recommend this as the best solution. Their browsing is literally that. It's browsing. It can be difficult and frustrating to browse. So I recommend instead Search Biographies. If you're looking for a specific individual, you can type their name in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to type in musician, hit enter, and it gives me a listing. These aren't arranged alphabetical. They're arranged for the most part according to how they were entered into this database. For example, we have Lionel Hampton. He's listed as he is a hearing individual, but he also suffered for quite a number of years from ear disorders. So if a person is hearing, it'll tell them hearing right in the summary. If they are not hearing or hearing impaired, they won't have that listing. They'll just continue to provide a summary. So we have, for example, we have Ruth Montgomery. She was a top flute player. She was born, they believe, in 1981. So she's a relatively newer person. They have, the entry will have their nationality, their occupation, a summary, and then it will give references and also tells you the date of that reference. It could be a book, it could be a website, it could be a newspaper or magazine, other types of publications. It could also be the Gallaudet encyclopedia that we have located upstairs on the third floor of the library. Lots of different information. If you want to look at a specific individual to see whether they're in this database, you can go back up, type in their name. I'll search for Beethoven. And you'll not just get the individual, but you'll also get where Beethoven is mentioned in other entries. So we have Ludwig van Beethoven. We know they're a famous musician. You're not allowed to use him as your category of or your individual person, but it does give a greater summary, also gives you references. These are individual books, some of which the library owns, some of which we do not. Same thing with the journals. If you have further questions about using this resource, please contact me directly. You have my link to the contact page and you also have my email address. Thank you.